Hey guys, the Trickster here, bringing you another classic trick by Paul Harris this time. This trick is done with just 3 cards, okay? The Jack, 6, and let's say the Ace. Now, in this trick, well, I say that it's very difficult to palm an ace, you know? We see gamblers palming an ace all the time, but for people like us, it's very difficult. As you can see, it's so difficult to palm an ace and also slip the ace into the card game, an active card game, without getting your ass kicked. So, I devised a simple plan, you know? I devised a simple plan for this. This is the ace here, and I'll take the ace, and the best way to palm a card is, well, to be honest with you, simply fold it in half, right? Because if you fold it in half, it gets smaller. And if it gets smaller, it gets simpler to palm, according to me. And if you will make it even more smaller, well, it becomes that much easier to palm this card, right? See? So small, simple to palm in any grip you want. But enough of me. Let's do the trick. So now we have the Jack and the 6 here. Okay? We have the Jack and we have the 6. And we also need a spectator's hand, so I don't see to find any spectator's hand. Wait a minute, I think, yeah, we have this glove here, perfect spectator's hand. So we have the Jack and the 6 here, and I place the Jack and the 6 underneath the spectator's hand like this, okay? And I take the ace out. Now my job is to, transport the ace from here into the people's hand, like in an active game, to slip the ace. Now even this grip is very hard to accomplish. What's more easier to accomplish by a gripping system is to do a Piet pinch, in which you fold the card like this and you pinch it like this. So now it's so simple to slip the card. You can even talk and the card is still held in Piet position. And now how I slip the card is like this. I just go over to the spectator, wave around his hand, and it's done. Wanna see it? The ace was in my hand, right? If I open it now, whoa, it's the 6 in my hand now. And I think you know what I mean. The ace has magically transferred into the spectator's hand, and that is blackjack. Okay, so this is the explanation for blackjack by Paul Harris. So for this trick we need Jack, Ace, and a 6. I'm using the same cards, so don't mind me. Okay, so what you do is the cards should be in this order: the Jack, the 6, and the Ace. And you go to the table or to the audience and say you're going to show them a trick with 6 3 cards, but first of all you say that it's very difficult to palm an ace in an actual game, and you show them the difficulty of palming an ace. You say it's very hard to palm an ace and also play the game. So then what you do is that you take the ace and place it here, and you turn the deck like this: Jack, 6, Ace, and you turn the deck face down like this. You casually slide out the first card and you show the ace. You place the cards here and you say, I take the ace now. It will float, okay? Obviously the ace is here now because it was the bottom card, but if you do it in a fast motion, the spectator will not even ask you the question that if this is an ace or not. So this is a 6 actually, but you say this is the ace now. And now you say a very easier way to palm the card is to simply fold it. And how you fold is very important. You grab the card like this, okay? And as you do a half fold with your right hand, you also, do a fold like this. Okay, so this is a card. You hold it like this, and as you fold it in half, with your right hand you fold one of the corners like this. So this is facing you, so to the audience it will simply look like you're simply folding a card, but also you're folding this half like this. Then you fold the left half to the front portion, and you tell the audience that you have now folded the card into a smaller piece with the 6 facing towards you. Now what you do is you take the remaining jack and 6. This is the ace and jack, the ace on top of the jack. And as you take the card and talking, you slide the ace underneath the 6 like this, and you slide the jack here, and you cover this position like this. So to the audience it seems that the ace is actually in your hand, and you have the jack and 6. Okay? Now you tell the spectator to palm their hands like this. They'll palm their hands. You place the jack and 6 in their hands and tell them to cover their hands, and as they cover, you press on their hand and bring out the 6 to the audience. This is the ace. Okay? You then, to cover this this fold, what you say is a very an even better way to palm a card is to do a pied pinch. And how a pied pinch is that you again fold the card like this to the other side, so it destroys any evidence of a fold. And you say, now it's simple to grip the card like this. Okay, so you destroyed any evidence that a fold was made by doing the pied fold pinch. And now you pinch the card like this, and you wave your hand over and say, it's done. You have transferred the ace from your hand into the spectator's hand. You slowly fold the card, showing this is in 6, and the ace has transferred into the spectator's hand. And that is the explanation for Blackjack by Paul Harris.